Hey you guys, happy Tuesday. We are in the final segment, the finale, whatever you want to call it, of our Amplified series because camp starts next week. Been busy getting games, Bible stories, t-shirt design, all that good stuff. If you didn't see in yesterday's Devo video, there's a few camp spoilers. I guess that's what they would be called. So go check that out, especially if you would like a t-shirt. That information is in there. But we have went through how to amplify all kinds of things the last 7 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be week 6. We've done amplifying your walk, your worship, your prayer life, the word, the gospel. This week we are on Amplify Jesus. And I'm not going to lie, this one was a little bit harder for me to find 3 major points to, because I'm like, we have sat here and all of these ways that we've talked about amplifying other things could all go under amplifying Jesus, right? Because in turn, if we're amplifying our walk, we're amplifying Jesus. If we're amplifying our prayer life, we're amplifying Jesus. So I had a really hard time trying to find 3 specific things to go under amplifying Jesus that I haven't already used, right? Because, in all of these things, we are amplifying Jesus. So here's what I came up with. If you guys have something different that I didn't think of, I'd love to hear it. Because, like I said, I struggled with this. But here's what I've got for amplifying Jesus. Number 1, remember his sacrifice, right? So God made the ultimate sacrifice whenever he came, lived on this earth, died on the cross, and rose again for us so that we can spend eternity in heaven. Jesus made the ultimate sacrifice, so remembering his sacrifice will in turn amplify him. Number 2, share the name of Jesus. So that kind of goes back to finding your own ministry and missions that I talked about in amplifying the gospel. But if you are sharing the name of Jesus, you are amplifying Jesus, right? I mean, those just go hand in hand. If you are sharing the name of Jesus everywhere you go, to every person you meet, then you are amplifying Jesus. And number 3, be a positive example for those around you. I say it every time that I end a video, be the example, right? If you are being a positive example, then you are amplifying Jesus in a positive way. Now here's what I want to say to that. Be mindful you are always amplifying Jesus, right? Whenever I gave the devotion at the livestock show that our church puts on, I said a phrase in there that I come back to a lot, and that is, you are either pointing people to Jesus or deterring them from him completely. The choice is yours, okay? So you're always an example. You're always an example for Jesus. The question is, are you a positive one? Are you a negative one? That's what you got to decide. To amplify Jesus properly, we need to be a positive example for him, for those around us. So those are my 3 on how to amplify Jesus. What else do you guys have? Because like I said, I struggled with this, and I'm curious what you guys think whenever you hear amplify Jesus. Because my mind, amplify Jesus is all of these other little things that we've talked about as far as amplifying each of these other areas, right? So finding just 3 that I hadn't used yet to amplify Jesus was hard. But remember his sacrifice, share the name of Jesus, and be a positive example for those around you. Those are my 3 for how you can amplify Jesus. Guys, next gen, this time next week have already started. I'll be gearing up for night 2. I'm so excited. I have 29 kids. I don't know why I put up 3. I have 29 kids pre-registered now. Cannot wait to see each and every one of them. And I got counting last night because we were at dinner and my parents said, how many of those are first timers? So I got counting. Of those 29 that are pre-registered, 18 of them are kids that have never come to Next Gen. 18 of 29 are first timers, guys. That's blowing my mind. It really is. That is 18 kids that I get to have an impact on for the very first time. 18 kids that I hope will have a blast and say, I can't wait to come back next year. 18 kids that have never came and that, I don't know, may have never even heard the name of Jesus. 29 kids registered that I know that I'm going to get to share the name of Jesus with, that I'm going to get to amplify Jesus to. And I cannot wait. Everyone have a great Tuesday. Have a great rest of your week. And of course, go be the example.